Here is the Google Nexus 7 tablet. It's a 7-inch tablet made by Asus, and it runs the latest version of the Android operating system, Jelly Bean. Probably the most interesting thing about the Nexus 7 is the price. The cheapest version is available for only £159, where the 16GB version is only £199. Despite its modest price, Asus has managed to pack in a quad-core processor and also a 12-core GPU. This means it should be really fast and be able to handle all the latest games. The new version of the operating system includes a range of new features. One of these is an updated search function on the tablet. This includes Google Now, which serves up relevant information based on your search history and location, which means you'll be able to get relevant information to you without having to do the actual searching. Another new feature of Jelly Bean is what Google calls Project Butter. This apparently improves the touch responsiveness of the screen and also makes the whole system feel a lot smoother and more natural. It's hard to tell how much of a difference this actually makes in real life, but the Nexus 7 certainly does feel like a very smooth and easy to use tablet. With such a modest price, there's bound to be compromises, and the Nexus 7 unfortunately doesn't have a rear-facing camera, 3G functionality, or also a micro SD slot. This means you'll be stuck with either the 8GB or 16GB internal memory. But due to the way Google Play streams content and also is being able to delete content you're no longer using, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Google Chrome is the default browser. This means that you won't have support for Flash, unfortunately, so some web pages may not work to their full functionality. But it means there is a focus on HTML5, so in the future it should be able to support the majority of content. It's a very well designed tablet, especially for the price, and it feels a lot better than some of the cheaper Android tablets out there. There's a few concessions to the price point. For example, there's quite a fat bezel around the screen, and the back of the tablet itself feels a little bit rubbery and maybe not as premium as some models, but it still feels a lot better than you'd expect for the cost of the device. As it's a Google Nexus tablet, it means you'll get the latest version of the operating system as soon as it's released. This means you won't have to wait for the manufacturer to release the latest version, and it means that to a certain degree, the tablet will be future-proof. The Nexus 7 will be available for pre-order from mid to late July, and the 16GB version will be in the shops towards the end of July. We'll be sending it to the labs to see how it compares with the competition, but for more information about this and other tablets we've tested, visit which.co.uk.